Yo, it's your boy Matt Doe, and in this video, I want to talk about some of my goals for 2023 and how I plan to accomplish them. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Matt Doe, and I like to talk about all things lifestyle, self-development, self-improvement, adulting, life lessons I've learned along the way, and so on. If that interests you, or if you're currently going through similar things, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. All right, so in the last video that I just uploaded before this, I talked about some of the things I've learned throughout 2022 and what has taught me significant events. Now in this video, I want to talk about some of my goals for 2023, how I plan to accomplish them. And in fact, this year I have 6 specific main goals that I would like to accomplish. The first goal is kind of centered around my health. Other than being more consistent with the gym, of course, I'm trying to be better at implementing cardio and or a sauna session after my workouts. Now, I've been weight training on and off for a few years, but I would usually just kind of leave it at weight training. You know, once I work out for 45 minutes to an hour of just weightlifting, I usually will just head home. But recently, I have been implementing a cardio session, whether it's for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, ideally 15 minutes minimum, after my workouts. The reason I want to implement cardio after my workout is because I notice I have a little bit of a belly, so I am trying to lose some of that. Best way of doing that is by cardio while also maintaining my strength. And so I wanted to keep the weight training part of it while implementing cardio afterwards. And I know that dieting is very important as well. That's something that I am pretty bad at because I'm a bit of a foodie, but I'm also trying, I guess as a two-part to that, I'm trying to incorporate a better diet as well in addition to the cardio after a session. I have done cardio before my workouts before, and while it can work for some people, for me personally, I'm usually feeling pretty gassed after a cardio workout. So if I do it before weight training, I just don't have enough, as much strength as I would if I were to say weight train before doing cardio. Now for the sauna piece, I personally love going into a sauna. It feels amazing going into a sauna, stepping out of it, and there's scientifically many benefits to utilizing a sauna as well. Less detoxification, better sleep, reduced stress, improved immune system, recovery for your sore muscles, the list goes on and on. Implementing a sauna session after your workout is really key. I've been doing this actually for the past few years now anyways, but I'm trying to be better about it as well. The second resolution I have for 2023 is to be better and continue reflecting in my journal more. Once a month preferably, if not once a week. The reason I want to reflect in my journal more is that a very good friend of mine recently gifted me a beautiful fountain pen, and it actually got me to fall in love with writing. The calligraphy and the handwriting on it, just writing with a fountain pen is a very beautiful experience. I used to reflect in a journal a few years ago, but then kind of fell off. So recently when I got the fountain pen, I picked up my old journal, and just seeing my old entries from years ago and seeing what I went through at the time, how much I've grown from it and learned from it is pretty awesome. It's a great feeling. And so I want to continue documenting and reflecting the things that I've learned along the way. And this YouTube channel is just one part of it as well, right? This is the video and the visual piece of it, but actually writing down my feelings, my memories, and my experiences while it's fresh in my mind, I definitely want to be better about that. The third resolution that I have for 2023 is to call my family more often. I am pretty bad at this. I just tend to forget at keeping in touch, or I'm pretty bad at keeping in touch with friends and family. My family is not local to where I'm at, so it's even more so important that I want to actually call and just catch up with them. It doesn't have to be long conversations, just checking in with them, making sure they're doing okay. I really want to be better at this, and I know my parents want to hear from me more as well. So Mom and Dad, I definitely will be calling you a lot more often. We're not getting any younger, so they're not getting any younger as well. So to me, it's very important to maintain this communication with them. And this is something I'm trying to be better at by calling them at least once a week. The fourth resolution I have for 2023 is to upload to YouTube more often. And just to kind of set this in a more concrete detail, I want to start with uploading twice a month, all right? I've always treated YouTube as a hobby, just kind of like a for fun side passion project. And because I've always treated it as a hobby before, I never really set any deadlines or deliverables or goals for myself. I always just kind of put it off to the side and got carried away with other things, right? Now, granted, the past year or two for me has been crazy with a lot of change and a lot of events happening. But now that things have kind of stabilized on my end a bit, I can now focus and dedicate my free time to really trying to grow the YouTube channel a lot more often. I looked at how many YouTube videos I uploaded in 2022, and for the entire year, it was just 7 videos. 7 videos. It's really important to upload consistently on YouTube. You know, they say once a week, if not twice a week. So for me to upload 7 YouTube videos in a year, that's like once every 2 to 3 months. So definitely want to be better about that. I'm trying to upload at least twice a month, if not once a week, if possible. And I really want to be better at, and improving my thumbnails, my titles, automating my workflow, trying to improve processes and be more efficient, just because, it's just me doing this whole YouTube thing, shooting, editing, marketing it, so on and so forth. The 5th goal I have for 2023, and this will probably happen more later on in the year, is to obtain a certification to add it as a follow-up to my degree. So I currently have a bachelor's degree in human resources, and I did consider like a master's degree, I did consider MBA, but right now those aren't really required for me at the moment, and those are huge investments and commitments of time and money. But there are certifications out there for HR, and one is called the PHR, Professional and Human Resources Certification. And I think it would be nice to get this certification to kind of add on to my skill set, add to my resume, and learn new things and more things in HR. Eventually I want to start getting into like the data analytics side of HR, so I think this will be a great start, in addition to maybe taking some courses on Coursera. Recently my company launched a free benefit with Coursera where we can basically take any Coursera course for free. So I definitely want to start utilizing that to studying up more on the analytics side, getting more into the data piece of it, because data is super, super important in this day and age, right? So, all right, and the 6th and final goal that I have for 2023, and this is actually currently ongoing, is to move back to South Bay, or move back to San Jose. Living out here in Daly City has been quite an experience, some good, but mostly not so good. The weather out here is very miserable, if I do say so myself, and actually I would say it's worse than Oregon. And Oregon gets a lot of slack for its weather. But even with our current place as well, it's okay for what we're paying, but our lease is coming to an end, and they are increasing the rent by about 7 to 8%, which is just not worth it. We don't have washer dryer in unit. The kitchen is really small. There's no like clubhouse lounge amenities, which those are nice to have, but you can get those for the price that we're paying in South Bay, in San Jose. So we go to San Jose every 2 weeks or so anyways, so it just makes sense to move there, be closer to friends and family, and be in warmer weather as well. We've gotten sick a few times out here in Daly City just because of the weather, and for me, I actually prefer colder weather, but this fog is very, very depressing after a while, and it gets real foggy in the peak of summer when the weather's supposed to be really nice and warm and sunny. So we did find a place in San Jose. We actually just signed on it this past week. So we are looking forward to moving back to San Jose, and the place that we're moving to, just like the community around it and the complex and everything it's visually beautiful. So expect to see more vlog style type of content, some photos, some B-roll, so on and so forth, around the area, and keep a lookout for the move to San Jose as well. It's funny, I was born and raised in San Jose for most of my life until I did move to Oregon. Growing up in San Jose, I kind of took it for granted. I got sick of it, right? Just living there for like 25 or so years. And I was like, oh, I'm ready for a change, live somewhere new. Very good. So it's never goodbye, it's just see you later, and y'all better fucking visit me in Portland, all right? Yeah. You already know how it's gonna be, all right? So here's to each and every single one. So I lived in Oregon and then moved back here, lived in Daly City, and now we're moving back. I'm moving back to San Jose. So it kind of took living outside of my hometown to appreciate what it has to offer. But that being said, it is, it's not a perfect city, right? There are definitely some things that can be improved with San Jose, but where we are at in life, it just makes the most sense right now. So looking forward to coming back to the 408. All right, and that's really it. Those are my main resolutions for 2023. Just wanted to share with y'all and kind of make this video to keep myself accountable as well for my goals and resolutions for 2023. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, hit that like button. Comment "oh yeah" if you've made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.